We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel like we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona in rainy southern Arizona. Can you believe it? We actually have rain this morning. Well, sprinkles, but not heavy rain, but we'll take whatever we can get. So thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it very much. Hope your Monday morning is going well. Let's see. We had Gracie and Jacques first in the house. She was here early. Jacques must have been excited. Thank you, Gracie, first channel member in the house. And then if you folks notice, Van Life Voyages, I pinned their live stream to the top of the chat there. They'll be coming up right after me in an hour. So let's do a Desert Adventures raid to Van Life Voyages. And then we're going to get an update on how Derek is doing. And we're looking forward to that. Then after that, Roy and Becky's Travels is live, coming up at 10 o'clock. And I think we'll probably get some reports on monsoon rain up there in Quartzsite. Catherine Cook is here. Good morning, good morning. And she's saying prayers for all of those in Hurricane Hillary's path. Thanks, Catherine. Ava Potterfield and friends is here. Good morning, Ava. I always start my Monday mornings out with Ava Potterfield and friends. Cup of coffee and a little chit chat. And then she does a really nice live stream on Thursday and Friday nights where her and Doug share their musical talents with us. That's always a good time. There's Tanya from Van Life Voyages. She does have an appointment this morning, so she'll be in and out. No problem at all. Drive safe over there, Tanya. Let's see, you're up around Long Beach area, so you might be getting some rain too, I suppose. Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue is here. Good morning, Sue. Good to have you. Let's see, scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Rose is here. Good morning, Rose. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Phil Leo is here. Good morning, Phil. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. Crafty Traveler is here. Lonnie, good morning. She just finished a 4-month cross-country trip, and boy, it looked like she had some fun out there. So be sure to check out Crafty Traveler. She does great videos on her travels and her fun things that she does everywhere she goes. And boy, that lady travels, I'll tell you. It's Rose's birthday. Happy birthday, Rose. All right. Very cool. So I'm just going to take a wild guess. Rose is probably 29 years old today. We'll go with that. Happy 29th birthday, Rose. And look at that. We got another channel member in the house. Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning, Tim. He's over in Illinois enjoying the summer weather there, which is getting pretty warm and sticky, I understand. So let's see what we are today. I did a walk around video this morning I'm going to post later, but it was like 72 degrees this morning. What's the weather here today?
Looks like it will be cloudy today.
See 72 this morning, chance of rain 50%. 88, that's like hoodie weather for us folks. We're enjoying that for sure because we've been over 100 degrees for weeks on end, so we're enjoying the cool weather. Rose saying hello. Rushing Wind Mountain is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. You know, the great channel. Dave Wanders is here, and he's probably out there wandering. Okay. Completed our Oregon coast travels, and now we're inland heading to Glacier National Park. Wow, that sounds fun, Dave. Dave and Sue having a good time out there. That's life right there. That's what we should be doing. Ivan K is here. Hello, hello, Ivan. Thanks for joining us. Everybody's saying hello. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Gia is here. She's from Pakistan. Can you guys believe that? The miracle of modern science, and Gia is talking to us from Pakistan. Thank you for being here. It's nighttime over there. Uh-oh. Rose is hopefully that's just a bruise, Rose. Let's see here. Everybody. Oh, there's Dawn. New beginnings, my life in rural Cyprus. Interesting channel. She shares what it's like to live in Cyprus. You guys ever heard of Cyprus? Thank you very much, Dawn, for being here. She does a lot of gardening over there in Cyprus and shows us a lot of what she does. Interesting channel. She does live streams too. She did one this morning, and I jumped in there to say hello. So thanks for being here. Catherine Cook is here. Good to see you. Scrolling. Make sure I don't miss. Oh, there is Badge. Good morning, Badge. Good to see you, brother. Scrolling. Yeah, I understand that, Don. No worries. I appreciate you popping in. One Jaws Jr. here. Scott, good morning. Good to have you. One Jaws Jr. is a great channel. He's a rock guy. He does rock tumbling and comes up with some beautiful creations, tumbling rocks and making them shiny. So you have to know what to collect, right, Scott? So that you have a good outcome. Very interesting. And His wife has a great channel too. She does drive streams as they travel around and explore. There's Gracie back, parked in a Cracker Barrel in Billings, Montana. So Gracie has bought a van. I think she's got a ProMaster van that's been delivered to the van builder. And I'm sure she's going to be recording and showing us her van build, brand spanking new. And Johnny's Journey from Midwest Van Builders is going to be building the interior for her. And I'm sure it's going to come out great. Gracie's excited, and we're excited for her. By the way, she's also a channel member. So anybody that wants to support the channel, just click that join button that you see down on the bottom. Give me 99 cents a month, and I'll put your 99 cents to good use. Gracie's on the phone. Monkey cat still jumping around your house, Ava? Probably so, probably so. Ringo is here. Good morning, Ringo. Good to have you. Happy Place Camping is here. Good morning, good morning. Felix just did a review on a overlanding hot water pot that you can plug into your battery and heat up your hot water for coffee, tea, whatever your needs are. And so check out Happy Place Camping. She just dropped that this morning. Another channel member in the house, Roy and Becky's Travels. Good morning, good morning. I think you guys got some pretty good rain with the storm that went through. We're just getting our rain today, Roy. We got some sprinkles this morning, not much yesterday. We didn't even get a drop yesterday, just a few clouds. All right, make sure I didn't. JW is here. Good morning, JW. Good to have you. All these content creators, let's make sure we're checking them out and subbing their channels and watching a video, making a comment. It's all about mutual support. Mel and Nettie are here. Good morning, good morning. Good to have you. Mel and Nettie are almost getting close to being monetized. They're collecting hours right now. And so we're helping them with their live streams on Friday evening, 5 p.m. my time here in Arizona. And so I posted a link to that and we'll be on their panel. So thanks, Mel and Nettie, very much. Saying happy birthday to Rose. I think I heard a little bird told me that Rose is 29 years old today. I'm not sure. I'm just, throwing that out there. Scrolling. Everybody saying hello. All right, what else do I have on my list here? Oh, yeah. So I did my shout outs. The Hurricane Hillary went through 200 miles west of us, so we didn't get the winds. We got some winds yesterday. I think the peak here was about 30, 35 mile per hour winds, but no rain. We are getting the remnants today. Oh, it looks like Lonnie. Awesome. Thanks. Crafty Traveler just joined the channel very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. And I will play this for you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Crafty Traveler, for joining the channel. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so we did have some bad storms to the south of us. And so we took a drive down there. Oki and I went down there and looked around. And we went by the high school because we had heard that they actually had a tornado and a microburst down there. And they had some pretty significant damage. So I went down there and did a video, but here's a short review of what we found right here. Here's a shot from the other side of the structure, and you can see light through there, but you're not supposed to be able to see. Those beams actually buckled from the downward force. That's a bad storm, a lot of power. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. For those, that is a common sight here in the schools. They got some grants to put solar up, and they put them up in the parking lots where people park. It provides shade, and then they get solar power out of it. Well, they had such a downward force on those solar panels on that huge structure, it actually bent them down and broke some of them off. So that was a pretty tough storm. I chatted with one of the neighbors down there. He lost the roof on his house. He was probably a quarter of a mile from the school, and so he was trying to figure out how he was going to deal with that. So tough storm. We didn't get it very much out of there. We didn't get much out of that storm at all. It all stayed south of us. So we hope everybody's okay down there, and then everybody is okay with the hurricane that made landfall in Southern California. There is Steve and Tina. Jewel, good morning. Good morning. There she is. There's Johnny's Journey right there. The best van builder in the Midwest and probably the country. So Johnny's Journey has a lot of videos. Boy, the last van she did was epic. I mean, her best creation. She gets ideas. So if you have a van that you want the interior done on, you have an idea of what you want, she can help you create that. And so she works with you and does custom van builds the way that you want them. And I'll tell you what, I don't know anybody that can do it like Johnny can. So if you ever need a van build, she even has a place for you to camp. And Gracie and Jacques are on the way over there. They're going to camp there at Johnny's Journey's campground, and then probably record video of her build. And I'll bet you Gracie will be right in there helping. Amanda is here. Hello, hello, Amanda. Thanks for joining us. I forgot to mention that Steve and Tina do a live stream on Sundays, which is always fun. They did it at 8 p.m. last night, my time. And always a good time. They're up there in Canada. Yeah, that was bad. I'm glad it didn't hit our house. Although our roof is supposed to be rated for 150 mile per hour, but my solar panels sitting on the ground, they probably wouldn't have made it. The Hillary storm is been downgraded to even less than a tropical storm now, but it's in Southern California, moving into Nevada, I understand. So they're just getting rain and not much. Hey, I wonder who this is. You guys get this? Bella's wondering if I'm Billy. Sent me a message. If I was like Roy, I would reply back and say, "Hey, are you bringing the body bags? We're getting low." That usually takes care of that problem. Yeah, I did go through Yuma, Ivan. It went through Yuma. They got quite a bit of rain. I guess they got a year's rain in a matter of a couple hours. There is Kenny and Debbie. I just saw you guys posted a video which I started watching and I had to jump out of it. I got to go back. But Kenny and Debbie do great videos on their channel too. It was a car museum, which I enjoy. So I'm going back, Kenny, to watch that. There's Brene. I think she set her alarm. She's up and at 'em. Good morning, Brene. Now, Brene was on a live stream. Somebody also called me. I get these calls. Marilyn is popular right now. You see that? Marilyn is calling me. Who wants to talk to me from Maryland? They're not leaving a voicemail, no messages. You can't leave a voicemail, and I don't know who you are. You'll have to wait. Oh, you're welcome, Johnny. And Johnny, thanks for being a member of the channel. I appreciate the support. And that's one of the perks you get if you're a channel member and you're a content creator. I will promote your channel the best I can. Did I miss CRV? There's CRV. Good morning. Good morning. CRV is also up there in Quartzsite. Good to see you, Tim Gracie and Crystal. They did a video. They were driving down to Yuma in the storm. They were driving to Yuma in the storm. Could hardly see, but they made their trip and mission accomplished. Right? They had to go down and get a replacement generator, which failed on them after a few months. But that's what you buy that warranty for, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I was going to show you. Brene was on a live stream and she said, "Wow, I just felt a earthquake," and I can't remember which live stream it was. So I have this app. It's called My Radar, and you see that red spot there. You know, there are fires on there also, but there's a red spot there. And if I click on that, that's where the earthquakes are reported. So Brene had a magnitude 5.1 earthquake. And I don't know how to pronounce that town. Ojai, California. 5.1, that's a pretty good shaker right there. Down there in Southern California. So at the same time they were getting the wind and the rain, they had a pretty good earthquake. Now that is located north of Santa Barbara, north of Los Angeles, and west of Bakersfield, probably closer kind of southwest of Bakersfield. But anyway, hopefully they made it through okay. They're dealing with the flooding from the hurricane. And now I got a voicemail from somebody in Middleburg, Florida. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll check that later. All right, what else is going on? So we're celebrating our rain. California is getting our rain. but that's okay. We'll share it with them. So I talked about our Friday live stream with Mel and Ned. So be sure to check that out. That's always fun. We're on with Roy and Becky, Mel and Nettie. See our views on there. And then Traveling on Adventures. Earl and Terry are on there. So we usually have a good time. Again, we're supporting them with watch hours. We want to help them get enough watch hours so that they can monetize their channel. And the money that they make off their channel and all their swag, as they call it, their t-shirts and things that they sell, they give that to veteran organizations. So we really appreciate that. And as a veteran myself of 21 years, 4 months, and 7 days, I certainly do appreciate that. Any help we can get our veterans is good. River Styx is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Tommy. Also does live streams, and then he's working on. He's got a bus now. I think he's got a old school bus channel where he's documenting his bus build, and then he's helping. He's also helping Tommy, and I think I saw her pop in here. She Devil Adventures is working on a bus. Hello, everyone working and lurking. So She Devil Adventures has got a bus. Boy, they're doing it right, too. She is doing a good job on that. That's going to be a good build when she gets it done. It does take time. It does take time. Scrolling. Hello, Marilyn. Yeah. Your fifth live this morning. Jimmy, Eddie, Ron, Ava, and then you, Steve. That's why I knocked out. Well, thanks for popping in, Bernae. You're one of the best supporters out there. We appreciate it. That's right. That was Bev. Yeah. That was Bev's van last night that Johnny just finished. And boy, the interior of Bev's van is nicer than most houses. Just awesome. Yeah, earthquakes, they're scary for sure. But those people in California used to them. Oh, okay. Ray Diggs reported it too. Okay, so we're getting a pronunciation from Crafty Traveler. Ojai? Ojai, okay. That's where the quake was. Oh, Rose, the weather app is called My Radar. So let me see if I can show you the thumbnail. It's a free weather app. And I have an Apple product here, but you can see it right there, My Radar. Let me see if I get my finger up here. Right there, My Radar. And when I click on it, it finds where you're at, uses your GPS. So I'm here in Marana and I'm watching the storms roll up here. The color's kind of weird because of the green screen, but you can see we get light rain. And then it also gives you fires So if you have any fires in the area, see those fires? You can click on them. And then I bought the paid subscription. And the reason I did that was we were watching, it was $21. I bought the paid, upgraded to the paid subscription, but you don't have to pay for this app. It's free. You see that line there? That was the hurricane that came up into California. And so I was watching that. You can see where it's at, up towards Ensenada now. Probably north of that. Yeah, it's north of that. Looks like San Diego, and then it kind of falls apart in San Diego. But it's a pretty good app. It's very accurate for a cheap app. It works really well. And if you pay the $20, and I think it's a one-time charge, it wasn't an annual subscription. It works real well, and it follows you any place you go. It uses your GPS, and you can see what's going on around you and what you're driving into. There's a link right there. There's Johnny's last build. Thank you, Gracie, for posting that. Yeah. City folks, not so bad with damages. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. You got to watch some mudslides too up there. I know a lot of California has that issue. Well, look who we have here. Jane is here. I wonder if HARP can cause earthquakes. That's that system they use to modify weather, right? Could be, Jane, could be. Wow. So there is some pretty significant damage there. So it went up north. It's heading up to Utah. Wow. That's interesting. All right, so we're getting a report from Rose. I am 29 years old again with plenty of years experience. I love it, Rose. Let's see. I have to do the math. I have to go get Oki to do the math for me. Tell me, how many years was it since I was 29? She'll probably holler it at me. So no rain in Northern Cal. We may get a drizzle this afternoon. My gosh, I don't know what's going on. It seems like, I don't know what happens. Seems like when we travel somewhere, but we haven't traveled anywhere. We haven't gone anywhere. We've had too many projects going on here at home base, but we are hoping in the middle of next month to head up into the forest in northern Arizona and take Lucas up there and enjoy the cool weather up there. But we haven't traveled anywhere. I don't know how they get my number. Maybe it's because I'm on YouTube. What do you guys think? Yeah, this is one wild summer we have going on, and Steve and Tina have wildfires up there too, where they're at. Now, we've had some huge fires up here in the forest in northern Tucson. I think it was 20 years ago or more. Huge one. 100,000, 200,000 acres. And it's my opinion that the cause of these wildfires is lack of good stewardship, I guess, of the forest. Strictly my opinion. You can think what you want, but when you let the forest overgrow, you don't thin it out by harvesting trees. It gets overgrown, and then Mother Nature takes charge, and Mother Nature will thin it out for us. And that's what's happening. In my opinion, that's what's happening with these wildfires. Now, lightning has always been there, storms have always been there. And as the forest gets thicker and thicker, fire jumps tree to tree. And that's what you end up with, these huge wildfires. The village of Summerhaven up in Mount Lemmon, which is north of Tucson, had the fire burn through it. And I think they lost over 250 different businesses and cabins up there. It was terrible. Thank you, Phil. BFW and Foreign Legion. And Phil, I should know, but are you a veteran, Phil, as well? Thanks, Ava. I took that picture at our back fence, and you can see that's a saguaro on our property. And then I'm trying to point to, that's Ragged Top Mountain right there. That's a really cool mountain. It's about 3,600 feet elevation. Oki and I have actually been to the top of it. When we moved out here years ago, we hiked up to the top of that mountain. There was a mailbox up there. And in that mailbox, you could write your name and sign their logbook. And there were people from all over the world that climb up there to the top of that peak there. And boy, what a view from up there. You could see the whole valley. Thank you, Bernays. All right, so here's a report from Mel and Nettie. So they donate to Wayward Wags, and then they make the contributions to veterans organizations. That's very good, very good. There's JT. I saw JT just dropped a video on his build. Taking a short break from my cargo trailer conversion to say hello. And maybe one of the moderators can drop a link for JT's channel. He's doing it right. He's doing a cargo trailer build into a cargo trailer camper, and something he can work out of. So he's got a business. He does, in fact, he did our decals for our RV, done decals for many people up in Quartzsite when he was there last year. And he has a thriving business doing decals for people and many other things. So check out the American Wanderer. He's also a veteran too, by the way. Exotic African woods, tempered glass, and more custom touches on beds. Man, yeah, it is awesome. I've never seen one that nice. And she took it to a van show and got best of show. Right after the build was finished, she went. I think she traveled to Ohio, if I recall, and entered it into a van show and won best of show. So that says a lot for Johnny's Journey and Midwest van builders. Just awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. There's Catherine Cook. Catherine, hope you and Homer are doing okay. They broke down, but they're in a safe place. And I think I heard a report that They had to rebuild their engine in their RV, so hopefully they can get that done. There's Nosh. Howdy, howdy. Never late, Nosh. Just glad to have you here. And Naj, I got a package put together for you. It'll be going in the mail probably tomorrow. Can I see that My Radar icon again on your phone? Sure. See if I can get it close enough. There it is right there. My Radar. Now, I don't know if the Google Play Store has it or not, Ava. I thought maybe you had a different phone than I have, but they may have a version that works for you guys too. Nomadic Rat Pack is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Troy. Yes, it sure was. Sure was a fantastic build. One of the best. I don't know how you could beat that, Johnny. I don't know how you could beat that build. That's you a high bar there, Johnny. I don't know how you're gonna. Boy, if you do better than that one, Gracie, you're in for a special treat. I'll tell you. Yeah. Yeah, Badge lost his brother recently, and condolences to Badge. It's tough. It's always tough to lose family. Mine comes out 1/10 as good. Oh, it will. It will. I know. Saw your last build, JT, and the bus that you had worked pretty well for what you were doing with it. And this one is going to be a good one too. The thing is, you're not rushing it. You're taking your time. You're doing it right. You design it, build it exactly for what you need it for, and you have the skills to do that, and that's great. We are getting some rain, Naj, not enough though. All we're getting right now are sprinkles. The storm went 200 miles west of us through Yuma, Arizona, and they got all the rain. And in San Diego also got a bunch of rain. So yeah, California experts tell us, right? Wish I was 29 again. You are 29. It's what anniversary is all you have to count. So, if you're 49, that's the 20th anniversary of your 29th year, right? You could be 29, Steve. It was actually a long time ago, Rose says. Well, it was for me too. It was for me too. All right, Felix has got to take off. Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for popping in, and be sure to check out Happy Place Camping. She just dropped a video on a really good hot pot. Looks like it works well, especially for nomads. It ought to be 29 again. Eh, We're much smarter, Ava, than we were when we were 29, right? We're much wiser. You know, you think when you hit 30 that you know everything. Well, you don't. You don't, right? And you usually don't figure that out until later on. Ooh, elk rutting season will be happening in that spot we were last year. Yeah, that's what we're hoping, to hear the elk bugling up there in the forest. And where we like to camp is also, there's a lot of horses up there, wild horses that graze through the camp. And it's going to be fun to watch Lucas, our lab, how he reacts to the horses. Now he's getting used to the cows that wander around here. I'm wondering how he'll do with the horses. Oh, speaking of Lucas, now everybody who's camped with us knows that Lucas is our new dog we got back in January. He's been with us. He was a rescue. He was really skittish and afraid of people and afraid of other dogs. So we've got him. Of course, he's like Velcro here. He's stuck to us pretty well, but he's still skittish around other dogs. And so there's this place called Camp Bow Wow. It's up in the Tucson area. They do training for dogs. And what they do is they have like a daycare where you can drop your dog off and they'll teach your dog how to play with other dogs, like in a dog park. And there we have an appointment for Wednesday afternoon at 1:30. We're going to take Lucas in, introduce him to the staff there. They're going to do some checks on him, see where he's at in his social skills, and then let us know if they can help us. You pay, of course, for dropping your dog off. You even have overnight camps, and in longer term, if you're a nomad, you need to leave your dog behind for a few days. You can pay for that also. So we're looking forward to getting him socialized, especially around other dogs, because when we're out camping, we're attending meetups. We don't want him freaked out when a dog runs through the camp. We want him to be able to socialize with other dogs and be more friendly with them. So that's what we're hoping. It may take a while to get him there, but he's definitely better with people. We took him into the vet a few days ago, and he did fine at the vet. He did fine with the technician and the people that were walking around there. So he's getting better and better the more we work with him. Uh-oh, Jane's going to be 60 in September. Yeah, I know. Never thought I'd make 30. I remember when I was a kid thinking 30 years old, man, you're old. You're old. And here I am in my mid 60s. Does it happen randomly or do they know when you're on? Oh, for the people that are calling? I don't think so, Ivan. I don't think so because I don't think I have my phone number. I do have Desert Adventures in Arizona email on my channel page. Maybe that's where it's coming from. I don't know. Ah, yeah, about 1 year ago we were on that spot with you. Yep. It's a great spot too up there. Amanda can't remember 29. I'm sure you're a lot younger than I am, Amanda. All right, JT's break's over. Getting back to his cargo trailer conversion. We'll check in next time. Yeah, lack of maintenance. That's usually here in Arizona, they make fire breaks while the fire is burning when they're frantically cutting fire breaks in to try to prevent it from burning. Okay, almost joined the core. Okay, thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. By the time you read this, I'll be back to work. So thanks, Tommy, for popping in. Appreciate it very much. Kenny and Debbie taking off. All right, thank you. I'll be over to watch your new video. I've got it in my queue, so I'll be checking that out. Looks very interesting. Lack of good stewardship. Purposely, it's all planned. You think so, Jane? I wonder. When I worked at the electric co op, we served power up on Mount Lemmon, 9,000-foot elevation, and we needed to trim some branches out of our electric substation so that it didn't catch the forest on fire. When a branch lands on an energized wire or energized equipment, it causes problems. It'll catch fire, it ruins the equipment sometimes. And so we went up there. We had to meet with the Forest Service representative, and then she told us, okay, you can cut these 6 branches, but I want you to lay them down here so we can come back and check that you didn't overcut. And so we were only allowed to cut these 6 branches, and then we had to lay them out for them to check. That's how anal they were back then. That's probably been 20 years ago now. I'm not sure if they're that strict, but it seems crazy to me. Yeah, I suppose it costs a lot of money. I suppose it does. All right, Gracie's posting Johnny's last build. Thank you. Appreciate that. And there's the American Wanderer. Thank you, Sue. No, I don't think he's going to make it to Quartzsite, Gracie. He said he's not finished with his build. He's not going to be there until next season, so I don't think he's going to make it yet. All right, Bob's got chili made for lunch for Sue. Ooh, that sounds good. Yum on the chili, huh, Phil? I agree. I love chili. Okie makes some good chili, I'll tell you what. Yep, best of show. Okay, I guess I'm way behind. I'm going to catch up here real quick. Okay. Down here. Oh, Box Fan D is here. Did I miss you, D? I see someone saying hello to Box Fan D. So thanks, D, for being here. Now, D was my very first channel member. And of course, I'm a member of her channel also. Timmy Ray is here. All right. Timmy Ray's dad passed away recently. He's going to go visit him and drop some flowers off. So good to see you, Timmy Ray. All right, Van Life Voyages premieres coming up here in about 4 minutes. So let's go check them out. Where's the spot where you see the horses? Is it close to where you have the meetup? No, it is not. It's it's 200 miles north of us, Crafty Traveler. It's up in Black Canyon, which is kind of northeast of Payson. Black Canyon Lake is where it's at. So if you Google Black Canyon Lake up there in Arizona, you'll see where the camp area is. There's some Forest Service land there. And we're going after the holiday weekend. So September 4th is Labor Day. Usually people will take the Labor Day week off, the working folks, and then they'll spend the week there and then they'll go home the following weekend. So I think we're going to head up there probably the 15th. Yeah, definitely a great channel. Great channel. She does fun live streams too, and man, she gets a lot of people in there. It's a busy live stream when Johnny does one. I took that photo. That's just a normal sunset here in Arizona. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. The 30-year-olds, they were old. They were old, weren't they? Discover Explorers here. Hello, hello, checking in. Enjoying the rain here in Arizona today. Thanks, neighbor. Appreciate it very much. Another good channel I found recently, and I've been watching their videos. All right, coming up on 58 minutes, 58 and a half. Yeah, love chili too. All right, we'll see you later. And don't forget Melanetti Living Free Zip Codeless having a live stream, and we'll be there Friday evening. You can check my channel for the thumbnail. I am linked. All right, I'm going to show you a little video I took before we call it the end of the live stream. This was a video that I took with the drone of a storm that came through, and I want to share it with you. More of that. Not so much the lightning, but definitely the rain. All right, folks, thanks for being here. Don't forget, we're going to jump over to Van Life Voyages premiere and let them know that we sent you from Desert Adventures in Arizona. In the meantime, we will see you next time. Thanks for being here.